Hey, it's Kanisha, and I just want to talk to y'all about something because, listen, I'm all about righteous living, like doing what's right, just desiring to do right, to do better, because don't nobody got time for any extra problems and anything that's unnecessary, added to your life when there's already so much going on in the world and the world already trying to beat you up and all this, that, and the third. You guys know. And so just having a desire to live right and to do right and to live in truth is what's going to take you really far in life. I truly believe that. And y'all know how God is when it come down to sin. Okay, yes, he'll meet you where you are, but it's about the fact that are you open and willing to change and to do right and to do better in your life and to stop doing things that you have no business doing, and you know the truth, but you still choose to be backwards. You still choose to be backwards when you know the truth, regardless of if you have not read the word, but you have heard people probably around you speaking about it, speaking about God, speaking about this, that, and the third. You done heard something. But it's the fact that people still choose to do wrong, still do what they want to do. And it's like, it's consequences to everything. Like, listen, you shouldn't want no problems with God when it come down to doing what is right and being in alignment and believing the truth, knowing the truth, and walking in the truth of what he's speaking to help you and to save your life. And it's like so many people out here, they know the truth, but they still choose to be backwards. If backwards was a person, right? Yeah, it's a lot of backwards people in this world, because it's like we know the truth, but it's like, are we still going to do better? Or are we going to still continue to be silly and do foolish things that's going to have us in situations and circumstances and with people and going through things and experiencing this, that, and third? That's how you open yourself up to demonic oppression. We open ourselves up I can't even talk. Okay, we open ourselves up to so much demonic oppression, and we're wondering why we're experiencing this and why we're feeling this and why this and that is going on in our life. It's because the fact that look how we living, look what we're doing. You don't think that's wrong? Just because it feel good don't make it right. In God's word, he say not to do this, that, and the third. Romans 1. He tell you not to do this and that, but in the world, everybody doing what they want to do. They're doing what feels good. What's trending, and following behind one another. Monkey see, monkey do. Because they think it's cool, they think it's normal, they think it's okay, but it's not okay. It's not okay. Because as soon as something happened to you, then what? Because it's consequences to everything. Then what? They gonna say? Especially when they the one that's influencing you to do it. They not being a good example. So many people in the world is just doing all the things that God say not to do. How foolish is that? No, we're not perfect, but at the same time, when you know the truth, why do you still continue to do things that is going to hinder you, block you from your blessings and what God truly has for you? It makes no sense. Human beings are very much hard-headed. It's getting hard-headed. Yeah. Listen, I don't want no problems with God. I don't want to be in a wrath, the judgment, and this, that, and the third. It's not the same, especially when you're set apart. But it's the fact that why would you want that problem? Why would you want them problems with God? You shouldn't want them problems with God. It ain't going to feel good. It ain't going to look good. It ain't going to turn out good for you. And you can't be in the middle. You can't. It's either God or Satan. Which one? It's either God's will or your will, and continue to suffer, continue to take hit after hit, blow after blow, until you understand who God is and what he's trying to get you to do or stop. And that's the thing. Why would you want to keep continue in suffering, taking hit after hit, blow after blow, until it's like you have no choice but to understand who God is and know who he is and know that he's still in control and know that he is here. And sad to say, that happens to most of us. We will continue to take hit after hit, blow after blow, until we know who God is. Bottom line, there's only one God and one God only. All this other false gods and all this other stuff, yeah. No, only one and one only. Yeah. But it's just crazy though. Like, gotta wake up and do better and choose to do right and do right by God and what he say in his word. It's to help you. It's to help you at the end of the day. And you should want to help others by being an example to them. Too many people around here following after, one another, instead of actually doing what's right. And these people, I guarantee, they know the truth. And if they don't know the whole truth, they know a little bit of it, but they still choose to do what they want to do what feel good, and do what they think is cool and funny and think it's cute. Ain't none of that stuff cute, funny, and not cool. It's none of that. It's too many things in this world that is portrayed to be normal and portrayed to be something that it's not. It's nothing but deception. So many people in this world are being deceived. And then you open yourself up to these demonic spirits that is attacking you in every kind of way, and you don't know what's happening in your life and what's going on. We already got stuff in your bloodline, and then the generation of curses and all that, and then you constantly add on top of you constantly add things on top of things. It just don't make sense, and you don't know what's going on with you. Mentally, physically, you just don't know. People need to choose who they're going to serve, because you cannot serve two people. You got to serve one person only, one spirit only, and it must be God. It has to be God, because why would you want to choose Satan? He have nothing good for you. He has nothing good for you. Nothing. Because after he done with you, he gonna toss you like trash. He gonna toss you just like trash. So you gotta pick a side. Because if you think that God is gonna continue to play with you, he's not. Grace and mercy, yes, he has that. Oh, you think God know your heart, and you think it's okay to keep what you're doing? Okay, you keep on, because God not playing with you. Because people love to say, "Oh, he know my heart, Okay, yeah, he know your heart, all right. But you still doing what feels good. You still doing what you think is okay, and because everybody else been doing it for a long time, it must be normal. Oh, it must be okay. Just because everybody else been doing it for a long time don't mean that you should keep doing it if you know the truth. Do the opposite. I don't know who I'm talking to, but do the opposite. It got to be somebody that's going to do something right, choose to live righteously, and be example to everybody else, so they can fall in line and get in alignment with God's will and the plans and purpose that he has for their life. Somebody got to do it. Because there's too many people out here. Like, I can't believe the fact that when I read Romans 1, it's just the fact that everything God say not to do, everybody, majority of the world is doing. Like it's okay. Like it's cool. Just because generation after generation after generation, they done it because they don't know no better. But it's like, people do know better. You do know better. You just choose not to do better because you don't want to do better. And then another thing is that people only want to understand to a certain extent, or either act like you don't understand at all. This stuff that's in the Bible is really common. It's really common sense. it's easily to be understood, because it's different translations that help you understand exactly what God is speaking to you. So there is no excuse, like he says in Romans. It's no excuse. No matter how you put it or whatever the case may be, it's no excuse. Bottom line, to continue to do what you want to do and what you think that feels good and what you think is cool and whatever else, because everybody else is doing it. You got to put a stop to it, because you're going to be dealt with. You're going to have some problems with God because you're choosing not to do right. You're choosing to continue to do wrong when you know the truth, even if you don't know the whole truth. It doesn't matter, either way around. You're going to have problems with God, because why? You're not doing right. You're not doing right. You're too comfortable. You're too complacent. You're too stagnant. And whatever that it is, you're just too comfortable. I don't know who I'm talking to. And then when I was reading Romans 2, people, no, hold on, wait a minute, before I even get that part. I was reading Romans 2, and Paul was like, God don't show favoritism. I don't know why in the world, or where did this come from, where people be like, oh, I'm God's favorite. God don't show favoritism. Paul will tell you this. So what makes you think that you are God's favorite? You're not. It's too many people around here about, oh, I'm God's favorite, oh, I'm God's favorite, I'm God's favorite. He don't show favoritism. You ain't no God's favorite nothing. You think you God's favorite with your own. That's what your own mindset. You think that you're God's favorite. Maybe don't let it get to your head a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But God don't show favoritism. So I don't know what that be about. But monkey see, monkey do, right? Yeah. I don't know who that's for. But listen. We as people have to get in line. When we know the truth, we need to choose to do right. We know the truth. We need to choose to walk in that and be about it. Not talk about it for show and to put on for other people. We need to really walk it out. Is it easy? No. Is it comfortable? No. But that's a part of life, growing and becoming who God is calling you to be, the version that he needs you to be for his purpose, for his will, for his plan for your life. Yeah. So it's like, what is it going to be? Because we're not here forever. We're not here forever. At the end of the day, you got to pick a side, and it's either going to be God or Satan. And it's going to be you having problems with God if you choose Satan. Bottom line. See, God is not going to force you at all. He's going to let you do what you do, and he's going to let you're going to be full of mess. He's going to let you sit in your mess, so that you understand that he is still God, and you know that he means business, and he's standing on business, and he's standing on his word, and his word don't change, and he don't change. He love you. He care about you. He's ready at any given time to welcome you back home when you're ready. But why would you want to continue to take blow after blow and go through suffering and hit after hit and all this, that, and the third? Absolutely not. You must be tired. You got to be tired. You got to be tired of the ways of the world. And the flesh don't want to be desperate for God. The flesh don't want to be desperate for God. It don't. It just don't. Because the flesh wants what it wants. Right? So, I don't know who this for. Sending out to 5 people at least. I pray that it bless you. I pray that it encourage you. I pray that you get it in your spirit. Listen. Choose to do right. Have just more respect and just wanting to just do right and live right and do better, because you're so tired of the comfortability and doing things your way and nobody else in your family changing, and just repeated cycle after cycle. Be the one to break that cycle. Be the one to make a difference. Be the one to be an example in your family, so that other people can get in alignment with God's will and plans for their life, you know. So I pray that this bless you, and until next time, God bless you all.